How's it going, everybody? Random here. So tonight we're going to delve into these American 700s. I've never had an American 700 in my possession. I've had some clones. And I'm really excited because they're quite the popular lock. They've been a staple for many, many, many years. Very heavy that they actually ripped through the bubble packing. They didn't get lost, which is surprising. Canada Post now has this bag they put over top saying, you know, sorry your package got damaged. But everything was inside, so it's all good. I have nothing bad to say about these locks. The only thing I will say is it is surprising how crappy the machining is on the front of these. I'm not sure if you can see this one, but there is actually, I got a dent here, 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 and here. On the side it's all checked, and then on this one right here the front's not too horribly bad. Right there, I'm not sure if you can see, there you go, on the light you can see it, there's literally a chunk missing out of it and they just went right over top. There is a brushed finish on the front of here, and I don't think that's intentional, and if it is, it's pretty lazy because the side's really nice. But let's get into them. The bidding on this one's pretty crappy. Not much. Pretty much straight downhill. So we're not going to do that one because that'd just be too easy. Bidding on this one, a little more up and down, so more of a challenge. Let's see what we got. Okay. Make sure we get that at a good angle. Okay. Now we're going to use the High HD by Sparrows. Is my favorite on the Americans if they'll fit. And this one seems to fit. Okay. I am frustrated with the tension wrenches in these American locks, especially lately. I think they need to make one that's just a little thicker, so I might actually see if I can find something to make my own. I'm just going to change this angle a little bit so I don't get the tripod in the way. Okay, here we go. One's doing nothing. You'd probably get a click out of two if I tried. One small click out of three. Another click out of two. I'll get a click out of four. A five. Wrong button. Let's try that again. Two clicks out of one. Another click out of two. Nothing out of three. Oh, one little click out of three. And jammed. I'm just going to release my tension a little bit. See if something dropped. Let me get a feel for pin 4 here. Pretty sure that's the one I want. I'll make sure I'm not clipping part of pin 5 too. Pin 5 again. Just lightly touched pin 3 and got something out of him. But pin 4 is giving me all the counter rotation, so. We're locked up, so something's either overset or I'm missing a spool. There we are. Pin 5, missing a spool. Ooh, pretty good for a brand new lock. I'm excited to see what's inside. I'm just going to lock this back up since we have the key. I'm trying a little different angle tonight. I've actually shifted everything over. But I'm not sure if I like it yet. This should be a standard core that's in the 1100s, which is the ACP 14 or something. Something like that. 14, I believe. And it starts with an A. Okay, well, we do have the little restrictor plate inside. Stops the lock from going so fast. No, it's the bypass plate. So we got a bypass plate. Let's see if we can pull this off. So it's got the standard C-clip on it, which is nice. It means Master Lock hasn't cheaped out yet and started using their crimp cores in the American locks, which is nice. Check the pinnings on this. There we are. Make sure I do it the right hand, if not I start losing pins. And there we go. Okay, cool. So we have a, once again, like most American locks, we have a 6-pin core pinned up 5 pins, so it's good for repinning. So far I see nothing crazy about the pins. I can really smell the grease they put in there. It smells a bit like grease, and also smells like machine coolant too, a little bit. Yeah, it does stink. So that's good. Not much spring tension on that at all, actually. I'm going to pull these springs out and see if there's anything different in them. Very little spring tension. So that's good. Nothing's really much changed right here. We got all spools here. Just going to dump out the springs. Well, they're tiny springs. I'm going to have to grab my pin kit there now and see if they're shorter. May not be. Maybe I'm just getting too darn used to working on these bigger challenge locks. Turn this all around for you so it makes sense. Still got the good spools in here, which it is. Wow, this one is all spools. Usually the top they'll give you one serrated, but this one they did not. I'll show you those in a second. I'm just grab my pin kit here. If it's here, it might be in the shop. Yeah, I think it is in the shop. But yeah, I'll check that out later. Those springs almost look smaller. So there we go. It's a standard American style pitting. All spools on the top, serrated spools on the top, which are the good ones. And on the bottom, we have all serrated key pins. Most of them have 2 on them. Yeah, they all have 2 on them. So very little spring tension on this one is the only difference that I could find. And I'm not sure if that's the new number. And the number of this is TNI. So I'll throw the year in. I'll look that up, and I'll throw the year in the description below. So yeah, that's a little bit of fun with the new American 700. But I don't know if anybody's got an older one they want to trade for a new one. If it's in good shape, that'd be cool. I'd love to see the machining differences and stuff like that between them. Because I'll tell you, it feels good. But some of the other ones that I have seen out there definitely didn't have this abrasive finish on the front of it. Tolerance still feel pretty good. So, see what the difference is. Either way, thank you very much. Thanks for coming out and listening to my rambling on. And if you haven't liked or haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and like if you like. And there you go. Support your local locksmith.